Alright guys, and welcome to What of This Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. Today I'm going to talk about VERES. As you might see, I've got a lot of VERES videos on this channel because I loved to play VERES in the beginning when she was released. She was pretty powerful, and then after some tweaks, some nerfs, some buffs and stuff, we are now in the version 28. VERES is back again. She is viable, she's really good, and we're going to take a look at a build that you can play if you want to make her work. That said, her lifesteal isn't as insane as it was anymore. There have been times when you were able to fight 3 enemies at the same time, and basically by proccing your passive, like activating your passive, you were able to just kill them all and get all their lives back. This is not possible anymore, unfortunately, but she is still very good right now. So we're going to take a look at the build, and then afterwards I've got some short gameplay for you guys. If you haven't subscribed to What of This channel, hit the subscription button and put on the notifications, please, as this helps me on my way to 1,000 subscribers. And the YouTube algorithm is bugged, so you won't get any idea that I have been releasing a new video if you don't put on these really helpful notifications. And yeah, if you like the video, a thumbs up is highly appreciated, and enjoy your time on the battlefield, and of course enjoy today's video. Alright, so as you can see, we are going mainly full tank. This is supposed to be one of the older builds that have been around in season 15 and the 27-ish update. So we've got Gilded Greaves, we've got some Aegis, we've got the Frost Cape, we've got Medallion of Troy, and we have the Mail of Pain, which are all items that are really good for building up armor and stacking up some HP with some nice effects. For example, a reflection from the Mail of Pain and stuff like that. And that complements a playstyle a lot because you're going to be in the fights, you're going to be up front, and you're going to push and pull enemies around. We are using the Muramasa here for our armor penetration, as otherwise we will have difficulties for that. To check out VERES in the new approach, I've been taking my Marksman Warrior build just by standard because I wanted to increase my normal attacks, my armor piece, my movement speed by 10%. You can also go with increasing her attack speed, like a crit build should be quite nice actually, because that means that you're going to proc her. You are going to proc passive even more often. So I've got 10 times Onslaught, I've got 10 times Assassinate, and I've got 10 times Skewer. I need to figure out if the attack speed increase is still valid. It was really good a couple of months ago, but then they have changed things, so I need to figure it out if it's better if you complement things with it. So in the enchantment section, you can see that we're going on a tanky, sustainable approach again. So that's going to fix what we've done with the damage in terms of Arcana. So we're going to have a tankiness on the build section in terms of the items and in terms of the enchantments, and the damage comes from the Arcana or a damage modificator. So we've got the Devourer here, we've got the Bone Cutter here, which increases our resistances even further. I've taken Desperate Duel over the Devil's Awakening because I think this is much better, because you are going to be the solo laner at the beginning of the game, so you're going to deal a lot of damage to one specific target. And then we've got River Treader, and of course we have this little thing called Regrowth, and that is going to work quite well with our passive. So that the build, and it worked fine. So take a look for yourself in today's video. And here we go. As you can see, we are fighting against LuBu, or you will see that we're going to fight against LuBu. LuBu, a couple of sentences about LuBu or a introduction. LuBu has been around the game for ages. He is a character that was introduced in the early stages of the game, and he is a duelist. He is some kind of a bruiser, so his abilities are basically focused on dealing quite a lot damage to one target. on the one hand, and on the other hand, you have a slow with his ability number 2, and you have a great modifier increasing his attack speed and giving him incredible life gain at the stage of the ultimate. Should have moved a little bit back with her. It's always good if you're it's always good to kind of take a look where the enemy goes and then just put yourself a little bit back with your ability. Now look at that. That's an important moment in the game. Crixie was roaming down at level 3. I was fighting against LuBu at that time. And while they were both at the lane together, I had the opportunity to kill one of them and just restain the other one and just go back and move out of the lane. That is how crazy she is right now. She's really, really good. But I have set myself a goal for this particular game because I'm super greedy with VERES all the time. I overestimate her tankiness. So in this game, I said to myself, this is going to be the cleanest game that I've ever played with her in the last couple of weeks and months. And that was the approach here. So I was playing super safe on the one hand, and I always wanted to go only in if I would been able to steal the kill. And there are some really nice outplays here, or some plays. It's plays. It's not with my skill cap. It's not outplays. It's just really nice plays. So I just spotted that Crixie is roaming down here. So of course I made myself to the brush because I don't want to fight the two of us. And now Crixie is in her ultimate state. So I'm waiting for the vision bird to apply. Crixie is already there. She has been gambling around, and I miss my stun here. Otherwise, if I would not have used my abilities, like ability number 2, ability number 1, I might have eventually had the chance to just push LuBu into the tower and freeze him under tower with the 2 crowd control effects, because they both deal CC. They both got CC amplifiers on their skill usage, so that would have been really nice actually. But unfortunately, my skill is quite rusty with her. Actually, I've played her quite a lot, as you guys might see on my channel. If you're new, or if you are not new, you know it. I play a lot of heroes, so I'm not really particularly good with the most of them. I'm kind of okay-ish. But in this case, I kind of know how to play VERES in particular. My team is completely overextending there, and Elander will be becoming a pain in the ass. Elander is really good right now just because of his crazy mobility, and because he doesn't play like an ADC. That's pretty bad in general. So okay. As you can see right now, oh my goodness, what happened? As you can see right now, the problem with her is that I'm not dealing that much damage. Oh, I've got the recording out. Oh, we are in Bluetooth. Okay, so guys, you are going to stay with me without any music here. And I will make it. Yes, unfortunately I can't kill him. And now we need to be super smart and super quick. And yes, here we go. That was like ace. That was super ace-ish. And now, of course, we're going to recall. We're not going to stay anywhere near these people. This is not going to happen. No, we don't want this to happen. Yeah, I'm checking Doiser in the meanwhile, because he's the only one who's got like a really nice tier list updated, like visually updated. And there you can see that VERES, Elaine, Richter, Yena, Omen, and Darcy are ranked in the very good tier, but VERES, Florentino, and Elaine are supposed to be the very hard to play heroes. I don't know if that's true. Like, I don't have the feel. Like, what I have in terms of feeling with her is, of course, you need to land all your skill shots. That's like super important on the one hand, and on the other hand, you really need to kind of have a feeling on when you are able to go in and kill things and when not. That's like super important with her. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time. Of course, here I'm going to have a hard time because we have CC coming from Omar. We've got CC coming from Valheim. We've got quite a lot of damage coming from the Elandor, so I'm not taking the risk. I'm just going to farm here a little bit and then I'm off for good, because this is not going to be helpful for my health. Not at all. 6 minutes played, we are a little bit behind, and now we start to lose towers. And yeah, we are losing towers a lot. Elandor super mobile, as I said, like he's using his abilities to the fullest. And the only chance for me right now is to use all of my abilities defensively to just go out and not being killed here in this scene. So pretty bad for the team right now. 6-10. And LuBu starts his approaches all the time, but I can drag the cannon minion towards me so that I'm able to finish that off, so that it doesn't deal that much damage to the tower. But of course, now we've got a lot of pressure on our lanes, and Elandor is able to easily kill the Abyssal Dragon, and I need to use my ultimate defensively here again in order to just go back. LaVille was very good this game. He did a lot of damage, but LaVille is then one of the better characters right now in the game. So Elandor, at least he is defeated by Butterfly. But now, of course, we need to put some pressure on their towers. I don't know why I'm going for the Vision Bird here. Vision Birds are just something, it's like a magnet to me. I can't help it. Every single time I see a Vision Bird, I need to get it. In this case, I should have roamed down mid lane and helped my team out to push the middle tower. But that's in hindsight. And I can't fight him. That's another problem. I can't find him, and now we've got Elandor and we've got Valheim up there as well. So going back was the right decision. That was the exact right move to make. So they've got the tower here. So we're down to 4 spare towers while they have still 8. And that is the really, really bad score here. That it's not about the 9-10. It's about the towers. And I think they have caught already 2 or 3 Abyssal Dragons. And that's a shame. I don't know what happened here, but we were able to get into mid-range tower and take it down easily. Could have been the case that they were fighting the Abyssal Dragon. And now I need to use all my abilities to shove them around, but unfortunately I'm not dealing enough damage. I'm killing Orma here, but it's not enough. And now we've got a safe spot to go through. Elandor is dead, everyone's dead, and now we have the chance to go in, but unfortunately the death timer on Crixie is 5 minutes. So we turned the tide of the battle with one single fight. That's always the case in Arena of Valor. And now we've got the last single tower. But unfortunately, the enemy team is about to come back. So now we need to fall back, get our lives back, get some health, and then go in. And I make a Slayer call here. I don't know if we have enough health, but unfortunately, and now you guys are going to see it, it's kind of a mixed thing, and I think Pura procced her health regain too early. And now we've got LuBu here. Of course, he goes in and is about to try to steal the Dark Slayer here. I don't know if he was fighting for vision or what this idea was, but we are able to get the Dark Slayer here while LuBu was hanging around. I would have sacrificed myself just for this. And now we're going in on another tower. Everyone is back on full health. That's so crazy. That's really, really good. And now take a look on the left side of the map. I don't know why we split here. That doesn't make any sense at all. We made the call for this just to get the other tower, and now we are fighting against Orma just a little bit too long, but we still got priority. And now Dirac tries to move in, Butterfly tries to move in, but they have already been scoring the last single tower. And they still got minion wave. Our team wasn't able to fight it off, and I don't think that the recall would have been enough to win the game, so we've been backdoored. Classic game, really nice game from Elando here. That was the exact right move to make at this stage of the game. We kind of turned the game around. We had the pressure and the priority with the minion waves, so he did what he needed to do. And I think that was great. That was a really great move, so I'm fine with that. 2-0-5, that's fine for me. No death at all. That's crazy. And yeah, he formidable opponent. That's what you get if you trick me like that. So I kind of like VERES again, and I think she is playable, so that's nice because I kind of like her playstyle. And yeah, hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye bye.